Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now this is very interesting. FX Street going, why XRP price at 20 seems more plausible than 5.89. Now, it has been a really long time since I've seen a news website utilize the exact number 5.89. Now I know why they started to use it. So I understand from that point of view the concept behind it. But this is one of those that when you start to research about XRP, you get very confused. You see YouTube videos of $10,000. Then you see the other one that says 589. Then you see another one that says 589. Then you see another one that says 589. And before you know it, a lot of people start to wonder, can we get to 589? Why is everybody talking about 589 as a specific number? What I will say, what I've always said, what I will continue to say, is let's work step by step. Now, the sun and the moon and all these theories and dates and all this stuff, right, is all fluff. It's clickbait. And it's designed to make you push the button. Because 589, oh my god, like we're sitting at 85 cents. 589 is life-changing. I gotta watch that video. I don't like that. Like, I want us to be around each other for a couple of years, not for a couple of days. And so, get the 589 out of your heads. Please. Like, I know you're laughing right now. You can tell that my tone has changed slightly. But get the 589 out of here. Quit talking garbage right now. We're sitting at 85 cents. Next stop, once the SEC case settles, we're going to be moving into a range, a window of anywhere between $10 and $14 to $16, right? And then we're going to move on to the next phase as on-demand liquidity keeps moving up, as Ripple IPOs, and all these things. But please get 589 out of your heads. Like, just, if you've invested into XRP thinking I'm going to go get 589 in 2022, you're going to be very disappointed. Not that I don't want it to happen, but believe you me, I do want it to happen, but it ain't going to happen. So I just want to make sure you guys are crystal clear on your objectives and you're realistic, right? A serpent is not unrealistic in its approach. A serpent is able to get in the market when everyone else is running away from the market. It gets great entries and it holds while everybody FOMOs to sell too quickly. But what a serpent does not do is it lives in la la land where you think, I'm going to pull, a couple grand, it's going to get to 589, I'm going to become a millionaire, I'm going to sit on the beach. That's not a serpent. Like, I'm just going to tell you right now. And if you got that mindset, that's a scarcity mentality mindset, right? You need to understand that you are a producer. You can produce. Not that you're going to rely on one trick pony to solve whatever problem you think it's going to solve, right? So just want to make sure that we set the foundations properly so that we can move together and be on the same wavelength. I've had, over the last year that this account has been live, I've had people message me and contact me, and I'm always available, I always want to talk, but as soon as I hear that your mentality doesn't match with my mentality, or that you have a weak mentality when it comes to this stuff, I am out of there. Like, you will not last a couple of seconds with me, because we need to be on the same wavelength in order for us to proceed forward and make the gains that we are going to make together. But you got to be with me, and you got to be with me from a mindset level as well. Now, cross-border remittance, right? So, Mexico, South America, there is a lot going on at the moment. XRP and XLM are really starting to make they're starting to make a lot of gains in that particular South American market. Remittance are among the main use of cases for crypto in Mexico. Bitso alone currently processes over 1 billion in remittance, or around 2.5% of all remittance going into Mexico. And I love this. It says, Buenos dias, Bitcoin, saying Mexico's going to start, going with your XRPs or XLMs. And it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you want to save on transaction fees? Like, why wouldn't you? It's just a matter of time. And time we do have. That's why I said, people are getting excited about the Zilliga pump. Wait until XRP pumps, because the mouths are going to drop to the floor. Their mouths, the haters' mouths, it's going to be so salty, right? They're going to need gallons and gallons and gallons of water from how salty they are going to be for not listening to us. And that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you, they're going to be salty. Now, of course, we're going to talk about price. We've seen today that the price action has, we've had some nice retraces that have occurred, and retraces are normal. They're healthy, right? The market cannot continue to always go up. Again, mentality, right? You got to have pullbacks. Pullbacks are good. Pullbacks are healthy. Very healthy. And again, I just want you guys to be with me, that we understand what is going on. So, you're seeing for example, 5% drops on Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently sitting at 44.4. I believe that 43.6 most likely will be the point where it starts to take off again. So we're just waiting now for that to occur. And then not to mention the Bitcoin conference that is occurring next week, which will be big. It will be big. April 6th to 9th. So we go from Wednesday to Saturday, which in Australia is like Thursday to Sunday. So the first part of April, I think, is going to be explosive. I think it's going to be some really, really cool stuff happening. And when we talk about NFT, Web3, the potential to empower everyone to retake ownership of their digital identities, right? This is the big picture. Web3 is the future. Web3 companies, Web3 organizations, Web3 applications. If you are at the moment at a crossroad with your career, just go into Web3. Like, literally. Yeah, but I don't know anything about Web3, Serpent. Get learning. Because we are transitioning to Web3. Quicker you get on board, the better you're off. So if you are at a crossroad with your career and you're thinking about potentially moving into Web3 and you want me to, make a video about that and what could that look like, a career in Web3, let me know. I'll be happy to help you guys out any way that I can help you. Now, the uptrend has slowed down just slightly. We're sitting at 82 cents at the moment. I wouldn't say slowed down too much, but a very nice support level at 80 cents flat, which to me is really encouraging because I thought it was going to be 72 cents. Now, throughout April, well, throughout any month really, you're always going to find in your research conflicting information. Now remember that Forbes and all the media outlets are paid to put out. They are paid to put out this particular type of content. So the narrative that the whales want you to listen, that's what Forbes is going to talk about because that's who's paying the bill. So you can't get your information from just one source. You also can't just get your information from me. You got to go and get multiple sources, multiple people, then come up with your own conclusion. I talk about this all the time, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. Because you can't just listen to one person or one media outlet. And so we will talk about, everything that's going on. Now, QNB reveals new payment services in Qatar. We spoke about this yesterday. It is so exciting how advanced the Middle Eastern countries are when it comes to the new age of payment. Pay attention because Ripple is all over the Middle East. All over the Middle East. They get it and they're adopting and they're moving fast. So it is super exciting to watch that unfold. And again, from a price action point of view and what's been happening in the last 24 hours, Nothing that, nothing that alarms me or anything like that. And Jack the Rippler put this out, saying, that we're about to move now to go towards $1.40. We'll talk about that, what that can look like, how does that occur. Before we get into little granular ones, I do want to talk about this particular chart. Now, this is on the weekly. The last time twice actually, that the price action was under this particular trend line at the bottom, the price mooned. And the same thing has happened now. So we are in that phase. So this is a ticking time bomb now. Like it is about to go. Now, how much longer have we got? I don't have an exact time frame on how much longer, but I would say it's a personal opinion. It's not financial advice, but I would say that you have not long at all to go before this price action then begins to move into its next wave, which can go all the way to $90. This is on the weekly, remember. These aren't dailies, these are weeklies. So it's exciting. But of course, right now, break above $1, supplied zone around $1.20, come back down to about maybe even 90 cents, and then shoot off into $1.80. That's how I see this playing out. But the price action could move very, very quickly towards 255. Very quickly. Like that could happen. That could go within a week. Within 7 days, that could occur. I did touch base on the 2013 bull run and what that could look like. How do we get to about $16? That can be still in play. So there's a lot of things happening. But one thing that is definitely about to happen is the price action is about to get ferocious. It's about to start moving really, 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 really fast. And I want to leave you with this, because this is a giant cup that has been building since 2018. The green candle, when that green candle arrives, that very first green candle that arrives when it's time for XRP to pump, it is going to be legendary. Now, if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.